Tsunami means harbor wave, a wave whose size only becomes visible in the harbor. This video explains how a tsunami forms. A tsunami is caused by a large shock in the sea. This will usually be an earthquake, especially an earthquake whose epicenter is in the sea. Tsunamis occur mostly at subduction zones, because here are many large earthquakes under the sea. Especially the so-called Ring of Fire is notorious for the risk of tsunamis. Another way a tsunami can form is because there is a landslide and a huge amount of debris falls into the sea, for example when a volcano collapses. This creates a shock wave that moves at up to 800 km per hour. At sea the wave is barely noticeable to humans, but it can be measured by satellites. Because the water moves over the entire depth of the ocean during a tsunami, all this water has to be moved. When a wave reaches a coastal area, all this water is slowed down enormously. The wave moves more slowly, but this causes the water to be compressed and the height of the wave suddenly increases enormously. The distance between the waves, the wavelength, decreases, but the height of the wave, the amplitude, increases. A tsunami therefore does not arise because the wave simply moves on land, but because it is slowed down and increases in height. A bay in particular is a dangerous place at that time, because the water cannot go any other way and a tsunami will therefore cause a lot of damage. In exceptional cases, a tsunami can reach a height of 30 meters. When the trough of the Gulf reaches the coast first, the water first retreats to hundreds of meters. If you experience this, flee immediately to a high point in the area. Tsunami is the Japanese word for harbor wave, because this wave is only visible on the coast and because this type of wave often occurs around the Pacific Ocean, such as Japan.